Almost a year ago, Daryl Rees, who lived for many years between New York and Hong Kong, approached me about a collaboration with John Thompson, who had been studying for over 20 years the Chinese classical silk string zither called the Gu Qin, and also the visual artist Howard Finkelson, who has extraordinary photo abstracts. And I see these three elements as coming together. I hear John's music, and he and I selected the pieces, and these are pieces of music notated hundreds of years ago.
And one of the things that intrigued me about it is it's the only non-Western instrument which has a substantial written tradition predating Western influence. It's written in a kind of tablature which tells you finger positions, stroke techniques, and ornamentation to use. But it doesn't tell you how long the notes are, because it was actually an oral tradition. You learn by copying your teacher, but they wrote down in great detail all this music. And in the 50s, there was a project in China to start to reconstruct that, and I became very interested in that. And basically what I'm doing is playing music which I have reconstructed from 15th and 16th century Chinese tablature.
It's a fusion piece, so it's really three different artists. There's choreography, music, and dance. Originally, the choreography was made to the music, and the music has a story behind it. And then at one point, the abstraction and the energy of the slide just kind of fit in, but there was no real. I mean, yeah, we aligned the slides to a certain extent, but after a while, it just kind of goes, and the music and the dance and the motion and the visuals are sort of fit together and as one kind of a fusion unit. Well, I've been influenced in large part by all the abstract artists of this century, people like Pollock and de Kooning and Rosenquist and Kandinsky, and I always loved their take on things. De Kooning always said that in all the abstractions, even though it looks very non-figurative, there's a landscape there if you look very carefully. And this guy Rosenquist said he always felt that you could make big things out of little things. So what I did was I walk around and see little things and blow them up very big. And they're like huge brush strokes and kind of like art without the artist. And I'm just there to observe it. And I use the camera as a composition tool rather than a high-tech thing. No tripods or lights or backpacks. Just a little point-and-shoot camera that I see, and then I compose in the camera. I frame it and blow it up.
I play with movement very much the way a sculptor would with clay. And sometimes, there isn't such a thing as mistakes. Sometimes I give suggestions, I experiment on my own body, and quite often the mistake is the thing that I was looking for. That's why you can be a little bit more playful. That's why, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, see it. Right. Okay, good. Yeah, that's pretty good. The stopping has to be dead, absolutely stop dead. And arrest that moment. That's right. Really focus and stay and change again. Change, that's right. I enjoy the process of evolving movement. It takes on significance in context, the way it's put together. And we use the fancy term choreograph. It's really putting a jigsaw puzzle together or cooking. You put the right ingredients and it works. And sometimes you can figure out why it works. And sometimes, you know, it's just the right ingredient.
It's very interesting to me because almost all the music I play, nobody else plays. It's a special feeling to think that, on the one hand, I'm communicating with ancients in a way because I'm playing their music, and it's quite a rare thing.
To me, a collaboration is always discovery and risk, but the rewards usually are very great.